Hey, I'm English Alex, and today I'll teach you 75 of the most common business English idioms and how to use them. Before we begin, there's a link to this PDF document in the description below. I suggest that you download the PDF document. You can then type on the document and create your own examples, or you can print it out and write your own examples on the document. In this video, I will go through 75 of the most common business English idioms with their meaning and with an example as well. I suggest that you pause the video after I have given my example. You can then try to use the idiom in a sentence of your own. And you'll learn all of these 75 idioms in just 30 minutes. Let's do it. So, number one is a shot in the dark. And it means a guess or attempt that is not based on knowledge or understanding. For example, his estimate for the project cost was just a shot in the dark. Number two is the bottom line, and this means the final result or the most important aspect of a situation. For example, the bottom line is that we need to increase our sales this quarter. Number three is cutting edge, and this means at the forefront of innovation or technology. For example, their new product is cutting edge and has attracted a lot of attention. Number four is in the pipeline, and this means something that is being planned or developed and will happen in the future. For example, we have several new projects in the pipeline for next year. Number five is to bite the bullet, and you can say this in daily life too, and it means to face a difficult situation or make a difficult decision. For example, we had to bite the bullet and lay off some employees. Number six is to cut corners, and this means to do something in the quickest, cheapest, or easiest way possible, often sacrificing quality. For example, they cut corners on production and now the product is faulty. Number seven is to get the ball rolling, and this means to start or initiate something. For example, let's get the ball rolling on the new marketing campaign. Number eight is to go the extra mile, and this means to make an extra effort, often beyond what is expected. For example, she always goes the extra mile to ensure customer satisfaction. Number nine is to have fingers in many pies, and this means to be involved in many different activities or projects. For example, he has two of his own businesses and a rental property. He has fingers in many pies. Number 10 is to have your work cut out, or to have your work cut out for you. And this means to have a lot of work to do, often implying that it will be difficult. For example, I have my work cut out for me recording this video of 75 idioms. Or the example on the document, which is we have our work cut out to meet the deadline. Number 11 is to keep your nose to the grindstone, meaning to work hard and diligently, especially for a long period of time. For example, she kept her nose to the grindstone to meet the deadline. Number 12 is to keep someone in the loop, and this means to keep someone informed about what is happening. For example, make sure to keep me in the loop about any developments. 13 is to make ends meet, and this means to have enough money to cover basic expenses. For example, with rising prices, it's getting harder to make ends meet. 14 is to play hard ball, and this means to behave aggressively or ruthlessly, especially in negotiations. For example, they're playing hardball in the contract negotiations. 15 is to pull strings, and this means to use one's influence or power to achieve a desired outcome. For example, he pulled a few strings to get his daughter an internship. So imagine a man is well connected with a good company and he knows the boss of the company. Maybe he pulls some strings and speaks with the boss so that his daughter can have an internship there. 16 is to run something by someone, and that means to share something with someone for their opinion or approval. For example, can I run this idea by you before I present it? 17 is to take the bull by the horns, and this means to confront a difficult situation directly and with courage. It also often means to take control. For example, he decided to take the bull by the horns and address the issue. 18 is to throw in the towel, and this means to give up or surrender. For example, after numerous setbacks, they decided to throw in the towel. I'm not going to throw in the towel on this video, don't worry.